Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to make another post this morning before I got ready to get up and get myself together. I sit there. I see these videos all the time. People be posting about people who, man, some people like to go fishing. And to me, I'd rather go to the fish market. Save a lot of time. Save a lot of time. Because if you go fishing all day, either you catch something or you might not. But the meat that's on the fish, really, it ain't worth cleaning and doing all the extra stuff to prepare the fish for a meal. And don't nobody like eating no bones. So I don't like eating fish, really. So to each their own. But I be trying to tell, I've noticed sometimes I feel like people be overlooking some of the fine cuisines and meals that be right in front of their face. Because I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I go to the grocery store and I get my chicken. But you can go down to City Lake and them daggone ducks and swans look just as fat, if not healthier. So you be like, daggone. The people overlook that. And we got in our area, in our city, we have some foreigners that have moved here. And you see a lot of people pushing shopping carts. But you don't, some of them people that got them shopping carts ain't going to no grocery store. Cause I passed one the other day on the sidewalk. I was walking past him. And I said hey to him. And all I heard was a, and I said, what? Yeah, good day to you too, sir. That's all I could say. So cause I was like, I don't know what language that is. But he just smiled and nodded his head. And I was like, okay. He's not from here. So I knew then to go the other direction and keep it moving. But I remember I was working in an apartment complex one time in Durham, North Carolina. And we were outside, but they had a little pond that sit outside the backside of the apartment complex, almost like they do in City Lake. And there was a gentleman who was there. He walked right past us, and he went down there. He started feeding the ducks, and he picked one up and he put it he put it in his book bag. I was fixing the air conditioning heat at this lady's apartment. And she goes and gets her phone, and she said he doesn't stay here. She wanted to call, I guess, the maintenance man or something who would run the apartment complex. And she was trying to go down there and stop him. I said, nah, lady, you might want to leave that brother alone there. He's on a different mission. And I told her she might not want to go down there and bother him, so she don't end up on his menu too. I said, because he looked like he is really, he had an appetite for duck that day. So, I mean, I be thinking to myself sometimes. I said, people going down there they feed all them ducks at City Lake and them swines. I be thinking to myself sometimes. I said, man, I wonder what the people cook. What does a roasted duck taste like? And you can bypass and skip the swine. What does a swan taste like? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm trying to tell you, man. We live in a different day and age, and you got so many people coming from other countries. They can prepare a meal just by being outdoors and not have to go into the grocery store. So sometimes folks got to be paying attention, be observant, pay attention to your surroundings, and see how other people live and survive and how they making it. Because I seen a dude go get some. I seen this dude took a tree branch and broke it, and he started sharpening. I don't know whether he brushing his teeth with the tree branch, but his teeth were whiter than mine. So I was like, man, these people, you don't ever, man, for real. You gotta be observant. Be observant, man. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Be observant and move accordingly. to God's will. He'll guide your footsteps in the path of righteousness. What's it mean? I encourage you. Get into your word. Feed your spirit, man, just as much as feed your natural. Use that Bible. Use that Bible like a roadmap to redirect you on your path. But most importantly, strengthen your spirit of discernment through prayer. That's the most important thing. Pray just as much as you eat. Seek and you shall find. For real, man. It's real. It's real. And every time I mention something about the Bible or my faith, I take that very, very seriously because that's all I have. That's my strength. And I don't like to see people. I don't like to see people play and block themselves from their own blessing. I feel like everyone should live their life according to how they want their book of the Bible to be written, their own book to be written in the Bible one day. That's how I feel people should live. Live your life like you're trying to write your own book to be put in the Bible. And people see a change in your life. They'll see a change in their life for real, man. So, I take mine, the good and the bad, and I smile through it all, even with my shortcomings and my flaws, because I know through it all, I know where my strength really comes from. Even with some of my most darkest and vulnerable moments, when people thought I was weak, God was building me up. He was building me. He was strengthening me. So I have a testimony to tell of my own. Like I say, get into your word, feed your spirit, man, just much feed your natural. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged.